And welcome to the best show in the world. It's Benchmonster TV.
I'm Ashley Lynn Condrey.
And I am Benchmonster. That's my nickname. The Benchmonster. Do you have a nickname?
Not really. No.
Not yet.
Not really.
Well, welcome to the show. I see you just sat down a second ago.
Maybe.
Yeah, better late than never. We don't miss workouts. We don't miss the
I'm
show.
not late.
7 o'clock. We start time. All right.
So I'm on time.
Let's talk about what happened over the weekend. First, Saturday night UFC fight, Volk versus Islam. Volk won, and Joe Rogan thought the same thing, and that other guy just grappled him to the ground and held him and looked at the clock. You don't win that way. So I call bullshit on that whole UFC. He was robbed. Sunday, Super Bowl.
That's a good game.
What'd you like about Super Bowl? Get in here on the microphone.
I like that it was a close game the whole time.
Close game.
And I wanted Mahomes to win, and he did, so.
Yeah, I don't like Mahomes. And I thought the Eagles should have won that too.
Oh, yeah. God, you live in a fantasy world.
Well, the referees were definitely on the side of Mahomes and that team.
Sure.
And it was a good game, close game, but they gave up some pretty easy touchdowns. If they wouldn't have done that, they would have won the show. But so be it. What else? How's your training going? When's the Arnold? How close is it? 2 weeks?
I don't know.
Where's your phone? Where's the calendar? I got a calendar right here. Let's pop up the calendar. It's 16th today, being Thursday. Oh, March 1st. That's in 7 days here, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 days. You board a plane for the Arnold Classic. The big show. Biggest show in the world for you. The Arnold Classic. Main stage, arena, thousands of people. I was there.
Thank you. That adds to the pressure.
That's no pressure. You just go out there and do it. It's normal business. And how's your training going for that? Coming together?
Yeah,
We got some training
it's a little
videos.
better than it was, but
We have some squat and deadlifts tonight from you.
That's kind of been a hindrance.
Where's that bench? I saw you do 185 bench. La Paz.
Remember, I didn't have my phone with me.
That was the strongest bench I've seen.
Yes.
What was that, Monday night?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
I wanted to video them so
I couldn't believe it. Yeah, you were strong. So we'll get to that later. Let's not dilly-dally and chit-chat and talk too much because that's boring. A lot of videos to show. Well, not a lot. Seems Facebook was really clogged up with Valentine's Day stuff. And it was hard to find people lifting this week. But thanks to you viewers who send me videos at benchmonster@gmail.com, we do have some content. And I have some extra stuff I threw in here to make it fun. We're going to start right out with... Okay. Start with Paul
Way
Stevens.
to make it awkward.
Sent me a video. This is 500 in his new Pharrell F8 2-ply at 61 years young. Let's check out Paul. Brand new F8. Those are always fun to wear when they're brand new. I see they had to load up the arm to get the hand out there, which is good. That's a good starter shirt. A nice 2-ply. Weight down. You pull the sleeves down, get a little more out of it too. Nice lift, Paul. 61 years young. And I'm tapping out, quitting as it is right now at my early 30s. Wow. I got a lot of work to do. Okay, well, apparently Drew Howard and Paul Stevens had a little challenge going on. So I included this video here. Drew talks about it, and I'll leave the audio on. I got to put a backing up. Let's put that up, and let's let Drew talk through here. Nope, that's not it.
So a couple days ago, old man strength on here, Paul Stevens, came to me in my comment section with this great idea. His idea was for him to hit something huge, a big number for 1 rep, and his Pharrell F8 shirt, and then have me do it for 4 reps raw. So quite a challenge, right? He's making it hard on me. So just saw he hit 500. I told him I was heading to the gym. So let's see if I can hit at least 4 reps raw with 500, possibly more if it feels light today. So check out the next clip and see if I got it. Also, congratulations, Paul. 500 at 61, that's crazy. Great lift.
Drew, Howard, and Paul Stevens battling back and forth. I love it. A little friendly competition. Drew looking strong, Paul looking strong, and that's good. Friendly competition like that is good. Whatever pushes you to do better. That's absolutely correct. Next up, I have Howard Weingarten doing a little bit of raw lifting here. 475 to the 3 board. Raw. I got to put up an image. You might have saw it a second ago because I clicked it accidentally. Got to put the shirt down once in a while and do some raw work. Doesn't hurt, especially for accessory movements. Something we don't do a lot of is close grip board pressing. We did some close grip full range this past week. We'll check that out later on Speed or Max Effort. I don't know which day it was. Cody Plum, 1 year anniversary to a broken forearm and on a mission.
Crazy.
Looks like he's doing 360 plus 140 in band tension. He measured it with an elk scale, like an elk, like a
That's one way to do it.
400-pound animal or something. Yeah. So 360 plus 140 in bands, and I don't need a backing. I can just click on Cody Plum right here. We can watch it. Those are light bands. So when we double those on a dumbbell, it's 180 at the top. That's just band tension. Nice lift.
It's a lot.
Locking out through that band tension. That's one of my favorite movements is double lights. Because when you take a light band, put it underneath like it has to be like a 200-pound dumbbell, up to the bar, it's 225 at the top. So 180 and then like 45 with the bar. So without even weight on there, it's already 225. And it humbles a lot of people. Nobody likes to do it because everybody gets peppered at 2 plates and destroyed. I go to 4, of course, but that was in my younger years. Okay, gym fail video. We got to watch it quick here. It's a gym fail. Let's watch it. Where we at? Boom. Oops. I bet that hurt. Oh, hit her head. Sorry. That's what you get when you're doing weird stuff. And
Weird stuff.
well, she was trying to do like a
Like
sit
those cable
and the cable
crunches?
snapped. Yeah. And
Yeah,
banged her
isn't
head on
that-
the ground.
That's not, cable crunches aren't weird.
Well, it looked weird to me. Why can't you just do
West Side
sit-ups?
says does cable
They do
crunches.
standing abs. Joseph
Same
Tumbarello.
concept. That's the same concept.
Joseph Tumbarello. 675 raw. Did I miss this one recently, or is it new? Is it old? I found it on Instagram. Let's watch 675 raw. That's like the
Jeez.
275 raw record, I believe. Hornstra has it maybe at that weight.
Is that what it-
Something like that. He's going to come back and get it this summer, I think, according to the evidence in the bio of that video. What training device is this? I think I know what it is, but you tell me. What training device is this? Is it for javelin?
Looks like it.
Or what? Like, what? I don't get it. I don't know if there's like a force velocity or speed thing on that screen. I can't zoom in to see,
Yeah,
but
it looks like it. Or
yeah,
it's telling him how many
how fast it's going, miles per
something
hour or
miles per
force.
second, mm/s.
Oh, you can see that?
Yeah.
You got good eyes. Just
With my
look
contacts.
look
in.
weird to me. I think it's javelin
It
or
looks-
football.
It's different looking.
that for
It
football?
looks like it could be for a couple different
Baseball?
kinds of things.
Yeah, weird. I've never seen it before.
mean,
You don't even know
it
what
was a
that
pretty
apparatus
basic
is. I don't know.
throwing action. I mean, I feel like
Way overhead. Yeah,
I was trying to decide if it
not a clue.
simulated like a baseball throw too. Definitely javelin, I think,
Javelin goes with the handle.
but I mean, it also seems like it would help you throw a football.
Football.
Maybe.
Never seen it before in my life. I thought it was cool. Daniel Curtis doing some reverse band floor presses here. 915. It's a 35-pound PR in the F8 Widowmaker. A lot of things being done in this F8 Widowmaker. Every time I turn around, I'm seeing great things in this Widowmaker. Let's check out 915 floor press for a 35-pound PR. I've worn the Widowmaker, and it's very aggressive, and it works quite well. I have the Dark Side's bench bands too, so I got a lot of toys at my arsenal. Good job, Curtis. Kicking ass and taking names. Who's up next? Getting close to you.
Like Ryan.
Ryan Leal. Looks like he did a 3-lift meet recently. 1,027 squat and an 800 bench, a 715 deadlift. Took first in the Open and Juniors with an all-time world record squat. I don't have, this is kind of a cropped video. I didn't want to enlarge it too much because it blurred. So I just gave it the way I got it. Strong man. Good depth on the squat. That's a shit pot of weight on your back.
Yes.
I think he's 220 or 242 or something. Jesus. Put some weight on the bar. Says us opener.
Jeez.
800 bench. Let's see what, I don't know what shirt he's wearing though. I can't tell. Probably a band shirt. I hope. No, I don't know. Oh, smoke show, dude. Mindy shirt, right? Yep, looks like it. Black and blue. Deadlift. I know nothing about it. Ashley, what is this?
It's a deadlift.
It's very hard on my back. That's why I do it sumo. I got in there with 135 and 250 in band tension with you. Pulled it a few times.
It's very impressive.
7:15 to finish the day. And a great total, too. 24 something. I didn't add it up. Had more in the tank, too. 25:42.
Nice.
Kicking ass and taking names, sir.
Big total.
Jesus.
Big total.
He's an animal, dude. Fuck.
Very
That's why I had to get all 3 lifts on there. I was just going to get the squat, but I was like, no, I'm getting everything.
Oh, yeah, everything.
Ran into this video, or no, a picture on the internet. And old bodybuilder who passed away, Greg Kovacs. We saw him in Portland in 95 or 6 when he was with Muscle Tech, and he was the biggest person that Paul Roch and myself have ever seen. And it was cool because he walked like a Bigfoot, and he sat down at the table, and there was a Q&A thing, and his girlfriend was shoving carrots and celery in his mouth, and he just chewed. He just kept feeding him. It was cool. So I got a picture of him here, and that is, I hope not photoshopped. That's Jay Cutler there. We all know him. So he was 6'4", 400 pounds in his day. Off-season, 420. Contest weight was 330. He was known to have 27-inch arms, a 70-inch chest, 35-inch quads. He passed away on November 22nd, 2013 from heart failure. He was a big man, very big man, over 400 pounds.
Wow.
When you see a 400-pound man with muscle, it is a sight you don't see often. And at the time, I was all of 198 or something. And Paul Roch was like 255. So
Oh, wow, you guys were tiny.
here's a 400-pound man, and like Paul said, when he walked behind him, he could feel heat from the guy, like the body heat. It was like, it's funny, but no, he was just a monster of a man, and I admire people that can get that big. I mean, I was up to 363, but I look nothing like that. I don't have those arms, and yeah, he was walked around with 25-inch biceps any day of the week, but apparently he got him up to 27. So rest in peace, Mr. Greg Kovacs. You were a monster, and just impressive to see a human being that big. I mean, we've seen close to an 800 raw bench by Julius Maddox. We've seen 1350 by Kolb, but where's the 400-pound bodybuilders at? Yeah. I mean, it's a big game out there. AJ Roberts is up next. What's AJ Roberts doing here? 825 plus 120 pounds in chains to a 2-board. Said he tweaked his shirt a little bit and got a little more out of it. Looks like the sleeves are down. I enlarged this video. That's why it's kind of blurry. So I don't have to use a backing. Makes my job easier. Said one rep was out late on Valentine's night with a girlfriend and missed a workout.
Oh.
That's a no-no. We don't miss workouts, Mr. One Rep Max.
Uh-oh.
You still come. If you can't lift, you at least hand off. Oh, smoke show, AJ. Jesus. Put some weight on the bar. Love those chains, too. Looks just like mine.
Nice setup.
And I'm not throwing him under the bus. That's what AJ told me in an email. So I'm just repeating what AJ said. I don't know. I wasn't there. This is how you get 1.4 million views. What video is this? Okay, I remember. There you go.
God.
That's how you get
That's
1.4
terrible.
million views. I don't know if I want views myself, because I don't go
Yeah.
viral, but I don't know if I could do that in the gym with my neck the way it is. I'd be in a I'd be
It doesn't look good.
paraplegic, neck down. I'd be like this. Ashley, you have to feed me carrots and celery.
No.
Looks like I can't feed myself.
Sorry, later.
Or tube.
Catch you
Out of here?
later.
Fucking bitch. Just leave me when I'm just nothing? Wow. Happy Valentine's Day to you too.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, we're up to you now, so you can have your show. What do you want? You
You're
want to talk
missing
about
one.
your squat
you
here?
only got 2 of them.
Squat and deadlifts, all you sent. You want to see? Here's your text message right here. 2. You see any more than that?
No,
That's right. So you got 2.
I think I got I did it on my lunch break.
Okay, squat. Walk us through. I don't know anything. I'm just there hanging out.
Gotta see the weight. I think it's 375.
You know, all these years you could get a phone holder, like a tripod or something, and be more professional with your videos. It doesn't take much. People like to see a normal height. 3 plates and a quarter. That's good.
Well, and it's on the squat bar, so it's 10 more pounds. So it's 375.
375. Okay.
Yeah, because
I don't know why I got a spot. You never miss a lift, so I don't know why I have to be there.
Because I wouldn't go down with that without you there. Because if something went wrong, I'd
Then you
die.
get buried.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lot of weight to have on your back. I'm holding my hands, but
Deadlift. Walk us through your
I'm by
deadlift.
myself.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I don't think this is quite the right.
Huh?
Oh, I don't think I sent you quite the right one, but that's all right.
Well, talk us through it. It's 3 plates, a quarter, a
Interesting.
10, and a 2.5. What is it?
Working a little over 400 at the top. It's about 400 off the floor, and then about 410. Stop pointing at me.
I'm trying to raise your voice so they can hear
God.
you.
Stop doing that.
A lot of commentary on this video from the lifter. Fuck.
Well, it was the wrong one, but
Get it together,
couple-
dude. You know
yeah.
this show, man.
I know.
And
It was the wrong one. They look all the same from the start.
okay, well,
I just messed up the load.
put some effort into it.
Well, I did it last minute. I was doing it.
I
on
don't
my
like
lunch
last-minute
break.
videos either.
I mean, I probably guess I should.
All right, let's check out speed bench.
But I'm missing one.
We are not doing the West Side style speed bench right now. We got 2 or 3 Tuesdays left, a deload and an opener, and so there's not many workouts. So we cut out speed benching to preserve our Tuesday max effort movement, so everybody's 95% and above. Let's see how speed bench looked. Nothing too explosive, just getting blood in there. Myself, I think I move it a little quicker. I don't know. Let's check it out. I was using various grips, some wide. We did like 4 sets of 10 here, 10 or 12. Jake walks in front of the camera again, I see. Just getting some volume in. Then I went close grip, just doing something different. It seems to be working. Dan had a great max effort workout, as we'll see next. Short rest periods still apply. So I kept the video going. They're back to back. I believe we'll be doing decline tomorrow. 2 plates, quarter, 3-4 sets, nothing exciting. No bands or chains. There's a method to my madness. Okay, decline rolling dumbbells, one of my favorite, on the Rep Fitness bench. A la Dimitro. Definitely use this bench quite a bit. You can lock your feet in. It's got real grippy, wide grip, grippy bench to lay on. Had an extra pad that was sent with it, and it's wider, which we like. There we go. Rolling dumbbells in its purest form. If you looked up rolling dumbbells in the dictionary, you'd see this. Those elbows have done a lot of rolling dumbbells in their day. A lot of mileage. Jacob, getting in there too. Short crew, it looked like. I think just 3 of us. Heinz had COVID, so he stayed home. Broke out the easy curl bar, and we took the close grip here. 25 at 10, and one of my chains hanging from each side. Back to back. We started with a quarter, 10, and I believe we went to a plate. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Well, not a quarter, but I mean a 45, but 25, 10, 10 is good. My last set, the weights came flying off it, and I didn't have it on video. I thought it would have been cool to see because it just kind of spun around in a circle, and I caught it, and the clips came off. It was it looked really a lot worse than it really was, but it was kind of cool if I had it on video. This was a heavier weight here. Those chains are pretty much locked out at the top. They're 20 pounds a piece, so do the math. Dan's got to work to get these. They're hard. It's a mountain to climb, especially with short rest periods. I go, Jake goes, Dan goes. And just back to back like that. Got to do some shoulders of some sort, so a non-aggressive approach is on the Smith machine here. We put a plate on there, did some volume, added a quarter, I think, for a few sets. Nothing that's going to overly fatigue us 72 hours later on max effort, but yet we're still training them, getting blood in the muscle, more or less a pump, which is fine. We did push downs after that. Nothing exciting there. This was kind of light. I didn't film every working set, so yes, that's just a plate. Getting blood in there. Got the cuffs on, brand new ones. Oh, well, I'm going to video some push downs. Looks like we chose the rope. Always like to pepper those triceps right before we walk out the door. With the veins in the behind the triceps there, that's what you do. And then you go home and eat. But Ashley was doing her bench, and she benched 185 pretty well with a pause. That moved us into max effort. That was Friday for speed bench, and max effort is Tuesday night. Heinz was still positive with COVID, so on the way to the gym, I was like, well, what do we got tonight? I know Dan will be there. I know I will be there. Will Jose be there? Will Jacob be there? And who else may be there? I'm trying to put together, is there going to be a board holder? Who's going to be 3-man? These are all concerns I have as I'm driving to the gym. So not a well laid out plan of how heavy I'm going to go until I get there and find out who's there. Let's find out who was there. Let's watch max effort. Little 385 there, raw, that's nothing. Doesn't look like 385, but it is. That's a pretty good raw bench for Dan on this day. He's moving up, that's good. Let's fast forward right to some serious weight. Screw all the 2, 3 reds, 4 red shit. So we got Jose in the back on the handoff. I'm on the side, Jacob on the side. Meatball is the board holder. Dan starting with 715 here. He's got a plan. He's got an attack. He's going to do it. Good control. Straight line. This is putting it all together for the meat right here. Very easy reps. I decided to break out the Viper 2 with the Colossus interior. Here's 715. On your left, Jacob will hold the bar for a long time on the handoff, and I have to wait till it balances out. So I was worried that my night would be like this for a while. He's holding it, then he lets go finally, then I can start. That kind of chapped me a little bit, but what do you do? I was like, get it together, and I pointed at him too. I said he was holding on to it. Jacob here with 385 and a quarter, over 400, doing some raw benching on 2 board. Nice work. Dan here with 715 and 50. That's 765. 201 board in the triple. 2 fingers sleeve length from the elbow. Nice handoff, no teetering. Good control down. And good speed up. Straight to lock. Nice lift. I went 805 or something. Didn't really care. Just throw the shirt on, put my hand out there. I was like, who's going to hold on to the bar now? But no, they got a good handoff here. So I was able to crack out some reps here. Looks like I didn't have my lats engaged very much, but still pepper 805 a little bit. Wanted to go 9, but I was like, you know, I'm going to wait till Hines comes back next week. Dan here, 805. 715 and 90 on a 2 board. I believe we make him lock out this lift. It's a long lift, I think. Let's check it out. Gets it up. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. There you go. We make you work here. We don't give you give me's. Decided to do some close grip bench. Haven't done it in a while. Started with 2 reds. Hands next to smooth. Uh, 325. Ugh. Those should be faster. Jacob here with 325s. Jose was doing them with his feet up, so there was a little challenge going on here. But looks like they opted for feet down. Broke out this teardrop curl bar thing here. Decided to use it today for some extensions. Call it a teardrop because it's got a curvature in the middle there where our hands are being placed. I'm sure that bar has a name, but I don't know it. Everything was going good with a plate. Then we went to plate 10, and then everybody got cocky, wanted a plate and a quarter. So I said, okay, who's going plate and a quarter first? Jose. He called for it. He's going to roll back, and he's not going to extend. He's going to press. Those are not extensions. That is a half-ass extension and a press. Yes, they work, but that's not what we're doing here. These are extensions. Oh, those elbows, they just don't want to do that one. Jacob gets in there. 440 raw bench. Let's see what he can do. All right, Jacob, there's 1. 2. And I'm like, my God, this might be heavy for me. If these guys are struggling, and I'm old and decrepit. So, my turn. Not looking forward to this. I'm like, motherfucker. No, not the Benchmonster and his elbows. I extend those straight up. I was calling for more, but they're laughing at me. And I just said, take it. I'm happy with that. Got to do some more shoulders. Dumbbells today. One thing I hate about this is getting those dumbbells up to that position. He knows how to do it. Kick him up with his knee. I hammer curl them. Then he's trying to teach me there. But yeah, you can do that with 55s, but I want to go 80s and shit. So I had to practice the technique there. Oh my God, is that it for max effort? Hey, we did some push downs after that too. I think it was reverse. And what do we got left for Tuesdays here? Let me pop up my calendar here. Looks like we got President's Day coming up. We got the 21st, the 28th, the 7th, and then the meet is on the 18th. So not too many more Tuesdays to get this shit together for the meet in Troutdale for Dan and BJ Dirk. Got to get it all together. Looks like, where you at? Chat box. Well, no, chat box, I said. Man. This total disrespect to this audience. You got 31 people watching or 50.
They're watching for you. They don't care if I get a quick snack while you do your speed bench. Sorry. You're just personally butthurt.
No, I'm not.
Fine. I won't eat. You of all people should understand how important it is to eat when you're hungry. So I haven't gotten to eat. I've been at work for the last 12 hours. I haven't gotten to eat some lunch.
Why don't you pack a cooler to work and have food? Like you carry.
I keep food there, but.
And get
I
some
just
gainer
tried to
shakes
eat
like I
before
used to
I
do.
went to the-
All right. Short chat box here. Let's keep it short and sweet. Yeah.
Sure.
Hey, there's more fun things to do out there than watch this show. Read the chat box.
Lots of them. Lots of more fun things.
Fuck yeah.
Howard Weingarten. Hey, Howard. How's it going, Benchmonster fam?
It's going good.
Going pretty good, yeah. Tomorrow's Friday. We got a 3-day weekend.
3-day.
Mm-hmm.
Monday off.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do Monday?
I don't know. Not go to work.
Okay.
Not go to school even. Let's see here.
One rep max.
Good to see you, Howard. One rep. Hey, one rep. Good to see you. Hello. Hope y'all are good. How was your Valentine's Day? We're broke.
No, we got some gift cards and some things, and we had some steak dinner. It was really good.
Oh, I like steak.
I had 11-ounce sirloin because I like Outback, but
Other blue
yeah,
onions.
I like filet mignon too. But see, trouble is with filet mignon is when you can cut it with a butter knife and chew it with your tongue. I eat it too fast. Reason I get top sirloin, it makes me chew it, makes me enjoy it before I can swallow it. Because filet mignon is like a marshmallow. It just open mouth, insert plate. So I have to get something I have to work on to enjoy. Paul Loeffler. Paul's going in for some having a cyst removed, a tumor removed, I believe. And we wish him all the best of luck. Hopefully, from what I understand, they've caught it in time. And if it is cancerous, get it out of your body. And thoughts and prayers, get it done.
Yeah,
You're in the best hands with whatever doctor you're doing
Definitely.
in your area down there.
Some prayers. And hope
Keep
get
you,
good news.
let us know what's going on.
Let us know. Keep us updated for sure. Let's see. Did you skip some?
Show it. There's nothing to skip. There's only 5 messages there to
Well, I
read.
know, but you took it down.
I just went. Paul's retracted.
Did you read it before?
Nope, I'm not even there. I saw his name and it came to my mind because I've been talking to him about it.
Oh, okay.
Show it.
So you knew? I thought you were reading.
Nope, not even down there yet.
Because it basically says that down there. Okay. Sorry, I was really confused. Okay. Go to hell.
Show it.
Go directly to hell. Sorry, Showbit. Showbit Jane, what's up, Benchmonster fam? How's everybody doing? Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. How are you doing, Showbit? Good to see you here. Good to have you. Trader Johnny looks really bad for your shoulder, though.
Which one? Oh, this thing, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. Well, especially if you try to torque it. I don't know. I'm sure there's some type of scientific data behind it, but I don't know what the hell it is. Paul Loeffler.
Hey guys, how's it going? Still in the hospital waiting to get my biopsy tomorrow to see if I have cancer. Also, Christina is having tests done too. Oh man, I do get to go home tomorrow. Well, that's good. You get to go home tomorrow.
Yeah, keep
Hope
me in the
you
loop,
guys get
Paul.
good
Yeah, hope it's
news.
good news.
Yeah, hope we have good test results and everything's good. Keep us updated. We'll be thinking about you for sure. Sending good vibes your way for good news. Hamza? Ryan, what are your thoughts on the world strongman coming back to break world powerlifting record bench squat deadlift?
What are your thoughts on world strongman coming back to break powerlifting? I don't get it. Is a strongman coming back, or because I don't understand the question, Hamza? Thor
Sure.
on Thor. Thor.
Oh, on Thor.
You missed Thor.
Thor world strongman coming back to break. Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, if Thor is powerlifting, and more power to him, hope he breaks records.
Well, I think he did the deadlift record, but he did it like strongman standards, not powerlifting.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
So
Maybe
I
he's
think he
he's
did it
powerlifting now. I don't know what he's
strapped,
doing.
so that shouldn't take a world powerlifting record. It should take a world's strongest man.
I don't know anything what Thor is doing.
Because he had.
If I see it on the internet, then I would know.
I mean, he had to. Thought he did.
Get closer to the microphone. You're 5,000 feet away. The microphone volume isn't even going up to the yellow where they can hear you. Scoot up here. Be part of the show.
You're annoying me.
There you go. Right there. That's pretty good.
Done.
You're not done. Howard Weingarten. We never miss workouts. One rep.
Where you at?
Right by the cursor.
We never miss. Yeah, gotcha. Howard Weingarten. Hey Ryan, could you email me what you guys do the weeks before a meet? I'm 8 to 10 weeks out and trying to find my opener.
Yeah, I'll put together something in an email. Something that we do. Max effort wise, and on speed day also. We dropped that. I think 6-7 weeks out. So that's what we've been doing. Paul Offer, no surgery.
No surgery, just the biopsy right now. When I get home, I go back to work and training.
Okay. Keep my fingers crossed about the biopsy.
Yeah.
Mary Askew.
Hoping you get good news. Ryan, how's the lifestyle change going these days? Are you switching up your nutrition as well?
Yes. Dropped, well, I went from 333 to 313, and now I am putting in some more carbs and calories because I'm going to the Arnold, and I don't want to look small. So I'm back up to 320. So when I go to the Arnold, I like to be about 325, and then come back from the Arnold right back down to 308, 302, and it's how it's going to work. I can't be skinny out there. I got to have a little bit of bloat going on. Jimmy Kolb. I know Jimmy Kolb.
We know Jimmy Kolb.
Jimmy Kolb.
Jimmy Kolb.
1350.
Strong man.
What's Jimmy Kolb got to say? I can't read it
You ready?
without
Are you
my
listening?
spectacles.
Looks like Mendy has another meet he's hosting in May. Benchmonster crew going to go?
May. Your travel time is
Yeah, I don't have very
much
personal time.
personal time.
I gotta see if I have anything.
Maybe in the
After
fall.
November.
If he has one in the fall, it would be entertaining to go again. But if he's a broken record and says the same things he said to me 2 years ago, I can't do it. About the Ukraine meet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bring that up probably every time.
He said he would never bring it up again.
Did he?
It was over. It was it. The hallway incident after the podcast where he got heated with me.
Me and Mary were like, "Oh, good, they went the whole podcast without mentioning anything
Yeah.
about the Ukraine. That went really well." And
Yeah.
then, like, as we're finishing saying that, you can hear like yelling about the Ukraine.
Yeah. I fucked him, and Paul put oil in the chalk bucket. Just go away.
Oh, if he wasn't gonna be judging me the next day, I would like totally destroyed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
But
go
when
down.
he said I've never lost, I'm like, a bomb is a
Dude,
lose in
his
the worst
nickname is-
kind of way.
His nickname's Mindy Bomb.
So don't, yeah, you
lost
cannot
many
say
times.
you've never
You never lost?
lost
Well-
just because every time you got a lift, it was.
It'd be fun to go. I mean,
Won that record.
California, San Diego, doing something like that, maybe, but we'll see. I might end up down there. I don't know. See? Might get bored here. This is a boring town. Like to get away once in a while. If airline is still cheap, flights and all that. Paul Loeffler.
Where did I go again? Paul Loffer, I'm going back to benching Saturday. This is not going to stop me.
That's awesome, Paul.
Good.
That's the warrior attitude.
That's how we do. Yes. We got some warrior.
You know, Jimmy, I'll have to ask my crew if they're interested in doing Mindy's meet. I know Dan's done it. I think BJ would enjoy doing it. That'd be like a reminiscing of 2004 LA Fit Expo. Me, Mindy, and BJ. We'll see. Hope he has one in the fall. That'd be better. Because we got some trips to take prior to June. Cody Plum. What's Cody Plum saying?
Just wanted to say hi, Cody. Welcome to the show. Just wanted to say hi to everyone. I'm still watching and cheering for everyone. We have been busy with Vincent's baseball 5 nights a week. Fair enough.
That's fair enough. Yeah, baseball.
Yeah.
That's a good sport. I never got to play it. I want to be a pitcher, but couldn't throw anything.
That was a pitcher for softball.
Yeah, I want to be like Nolan Ryan and throw 100 miles an hour. But at the fair, I could only throw like 60. And that was hard as I could. You know, they have those things at the fair. You throw the baseball and yeah. And then some asshole kid got up and did like 83 right after me. Story of my life.
I never registered my underhand.
Howard Weingarten. What is he saying?
Where, let's see, Mr. Lawford. Fuck it, I can see you rolling your eyes. Knock it off. God, I can see you in the monitor rolling your eyes.
Keep going.
Stop. Oh, I'm gonna punch you in your...
This is supposed to go smooth. This is burning a lot of time. People are bored.
Shut up. Howard Weingarten. Mr. Lawfer, that's the spirit. And keep it balls to the wall. Ha ha ha.
And Paul should be getting his F8 shirt pretty soon, hopefully. Cody Plum.
Cody Plum. Even though I'm gonna miss Mary's meet, I'm still training like I have one coming up.
That's the spirit.
Nice. Spirit.
Cody's known to do a meet. Just, there's a meet close by. He'll go do it.
Yep.
CJ Margani.
Very excited to see how Ashley kills it at the Arnold.
Well, you should be recuperated, recovered, rested.
Hope so.
Are you gonna IV?
My back's been messed up. I don't know.
A real.
Not if I go. Not if I just. I don't know.
A real IV, not
Probably
those,
not.
not those wellness
I haven't
clinics.
set it up, and I don't know where to go.
You need to find somebody with a lactated ringer and sodium chloride, like 500 mLs of each, because that will put like 8 pounds on you. Those little juice cocktails they throw in you, it's not the same. Plus, they want like $300 for those, don't they? With all the minerals and vitamins and shit they put in the. You did it in Portland. It was like $200.
Well.
You know, spendy.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I don't. Yeah,
In my day, you could just order IV bags online. Now they're fucking
if you
restricted.
do it, like, legally and go in there, it's pretty expensive. You're looking at a couple $100 for one little.
Legally is not the way. You got to find the real lactated ringer and sodium chloride from a registered
I
nurse.
get so scared. I don't know if I could do it from anybody that wasn't official and like.
Firefighter. I mean, it's not hard to run IV. It's not hard. I do myself all the time.
But when you just hire like.
Howard Weingart. Thank you. Need all the help I can get.
Thank you, CJ. By the way, appreciate it.
I'll throw some ideas at you, and how we rotate exercises and stuff. I'll see if I can work on that in the next few days. Should be cool.
Oh.
What?
Hope it's not a touchy subject. What's the Ukraine story?
What's the Ukraine story? In a nutshell, without going through all the details and taking 25 minutes to tell the story.
You beat him and he can't let
We
it
went to
go.
the Ukraine, and it was an honor to be invited. Me, Rob Lyondo, Paul Key, Mr. Mendelson, and I guess Mendelson's crew, they couldn't travel to the Ukraine. I don't know. I think they were troublemakers or something. They couldn't get on a plane and go. So Mendelson wanted Paul Roch, my handoff guy, to hand off for him. And you got to keep in mind, this is a contest for $20,000. It's I walked away with 20. How did I get that? It was 10 for first place, and 5 for this, and 5 for a world record. And I didn't want to, because I know Mendelson. And win or lose, if I win and Paul Roch had handed off for Paul or for Mindy, then he would want to kick Paul's ass because Paul fucked him. And if I won, then he'd want to kick both our asses or whatever. So he wanted, I think it was we were in Germany. We were catching our next flight to Ukraine. And he's like, oh, I want Paul to hand off for me. And actually, Paul did start to hand off for him in the warm-ups. And then Paul Key, I believe, offered to do it. And Paul Key did a great job. I mean, Mendelson got a 962, 986. Long story short, I opened with 940, got it. Mendelson went 982 and missed. I had 986 on a second, but Mendelson changed his attempt, and I thought he was doing less than me, and he did 986, and he got up off the bench, and I was getting ready to bench, and he was smiling at us. And Paul ran over and he goes, he just did 986. And they already had the weights loaded, and I'm wrapping my wrists, and I'm like, well, you know, he's 20 pounds lighter than me, and I'm 30 pounds heavier, so I can't win on a second. So third attempt came, and I went 10-12 or whatever, and he went 10-31. I won, and because I didn't allow Paul to hand off for him, and Paul, the part two, that was the original Ukraine story. It changed after about, that was 2007. So we'll say 8 years later, Mendelson now claims that Paul Roch put baby oil in the chalk bucket, and that's why he couldn't grip the bar or something. And it left a scar in his mind, in his heart, that he'll never forgive me for.
No,
and
he is not
because I fucked him in the Ukraine. But you know what? I was damned if I did and damned if I didn't. So, but I told him that when I was down there. I said, if I would let Paul hand it off for you and you'd have lost, you'd want to kick his ass. I'd rather you want to kick my ass. And he came over to me because it was 2,000 people in this cathedral seating, gigantic place, 155 degrees in there. I am not shitting you. It was so fucking asphyxiating. And I was at the end after it was all over, I was sitting in front of a fan, and Mendelson's towering over me, threatening to kick my ass. And I'm just like, I just had one ear out the other. I was like, I won, and you're a sore loser, so live with it. And walked away with 20. Karen Kidder didn't pay anybody for the Arnold that year, so I got $2,200 or $25. Walked out there with like $22,000, $2,300, $23,000 at that meet. It was kind of cool. So that's the Ukraine story. I fucked him, and he's never lost to me, and that's the only reason he lost to me. And c'est la vie. I don't know. He had me beat when he changed his attempt on his second attempt, and that's what drew out the inner warrior in myself, because I knew you can't win on a fourth attempt, and I knew on my third I'd marked down 10-12. I've never done a 1,000-pound bench. I just did 986 at a bodybuilding show a month and a half prior as an exhibition, and the way I looked at it was I just did 986. So I said, well, 986 and 1,012. That's just like a 10 and a 5 or something on each side. It's not much more. I think I got this. And boy, if you watch the video, I come out and my eyes are shut, and it's like it's so much focus going on. And I laid down, and I remember setting up, dropped my shoulders down. Paul hands it out. The first 4 inches the bar comes down, it was like, I got this. And that's when the Phenom was actually the best shirt in the world at the time. And not anymore, but, and that went up. So, yeah, that's the Ukraine story, kind of in a nutshell. It may change again. Give it a couple years. There'll be more added to it to benefit him, of course. But at the end of the day, I beat him, and Paul Key did an excellent job handing off for him. So you can make all the excuses and finger pointing all you want when 3-point back at yourself, pal. That's where we at. Jimmy Kolb, and now we're at Shobit Jane.
Doing pretty good. Been busy. Been too busy with work, but bench has been going up slowly and steadily. Have a bench meet coming in a month.
Nice, Shobit. I hope you send some videos of your meet. That's good to hear. Less than a month.
Yeah, it's coming right up.
Yeah, right up.
Excited to hear about it.
Yeah, Shobit, are you going raw shirted, single ply, band shirt? Just curious. AC Hoffman.
Hi guys, I'm having a problem balancing recovery from heavy back work like rows with my training for the other 2 lifts. Any experience with this for full power lifters?
Well, it's affecting a workout because you're doing it too close to that workout. So you might need to space that out or split it up. I don't know. Do back twice a week. Shorten the workouts instead of just blasting and destroying your back completely in one workout. I don't know. There's a couple different things, but if it's something is not working, you need to switch it up.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like your back work is affecting on some day. So I would take that back work out and try to rearrange it somewhere else. Any input on that, you lady?
I mean, yeah.
I'm not a full power lifter, so that's like a hard thing to, because that's a busy week of lifting when you got a deadlift, squat, and bench and back. And
it is. I'm not the best person to ask because I struggle kind of balancing everything. I don't have fantastic advice, but I guess it just depends. Like, is it bench that's being affected? Which lifts? Is it bench that's being affected? Like what? I'm not sure which.
So his back work like rows with my training for the other two lifts. So he's got an imbalance somewhere in there that needs to be adjusted.
Well, no, it's just sounds like he's having trouble recovering. Like I don't know if
Recovering from the workout.
Yeah.
Diet, sleep.
No, I was gonna say diet. I just didn't know if it was his bench that like he was noticing where his lats were still really tired, or if it's the other lifts where his lats are.
So there's
getting
more
too
information
tired
we
from
need
all
before we can
back
answer the
work.
question.
Or yeah, I guess that's for me.
Jimmy Kolb says
Your
thanks,
answer
big
was
guy.
good, though.
Yeah, that's the Ukraine story. I haven't told it in a while. I have to really dig into my brain and go back to that day. And I didn't even remember the part where Middleton came over and like was wanting to beat me up, and I was sitting in front of this gigantic fan, like I was hunkered down in the fetal position, just trying to cool down because it was so hot in there. I mean, I'm not joking. I mean, I can take it was like a sauna. It was like, I mean, wow. And you know, I'm exhausted from, you know, doing 940, 986, 986, 1012, 1036 or whatever I did, throwing the wraps out. And, you know, I was pretty exhausted after that. I got my shirt off and I'm just like, and he's over here barking at me like, fuck. Forgot about that part until he told me that. I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. I was sitting down and you were towering over me with your Shrek body. What a lovely memory that was. And then he got drunker than Jimmy. Then he got drunker than drunk at the after party. When I went to we went to the after party.
His wife made it work. That's what I can go.
Here's a little more to the story. We all get in a van, head back to the hotel, and Mendelssohn's threatening to take my record next week at a meet he's going to put on, and we're laughing. Shower, clean up, dress up, after hour party, and the Ukrainians are there, and they have these shrines like of 2 liters of vodka they're giving out. I got the champagne bottle. Mendelssohn and his wife at the time are fighting a table across from me, Paul Roch, Kieran Kidder, Key, and Luando, and Mendelssohn's wife comes over, sits next to me, big boobs, low cut, and puts my head on her boobs, takes her hand like this, and said, "This is the real deal." Her hand went down my pants,
So
and Mendelssohn is
trying to see that's why he's so bitter about it. Is that
and Mendelssohn had about a fifth of 2/5 of vodka down, and he was sitting on a table like this, looking at his wife, and she was doing that to me, and I'm laughing, I think it's funny, and he's like, "I will kill both of you," just like that. And we had to get on the bus, the little Mercedes van, back to the hotel. So I made sure he got in the very back, and I sat in the very front, and then he was. I'm not going to tell any more what happened on that bus ride because that's between Mendelssohn and his wife. But we'll move on. But I think he had a black eye.
Oh, really?
Because he went up to his room after that. We didn't see him for like 2 days. Then he came out and he had like a shiner.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, rough relationship there.
Yeah, real bad.
No, wonder why they're not together anymore.
But she was helping put on the meet.
I know.
Wasn't that the
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
CJ.
Oh, it puts a smile on my face when I tell that story. That's when the Russian mafia guys were in their suits and their sunglasses at the contest, and they were supposed to be steel tycoons, and they had the envelopes, U.S. $100 bills, crisp, brand new printed, putting in my palm, lots of money. That was a fun meet. And you're worshipped over there in Europe, Ukraine. I've never been to Russia. I've been to Ukraine, and we were like movie stars, and all the hard work we do here to go over there and just have red carpet, paparazzi, and just all that was just so cool. Because around in America, you're just a big fat, strong looking guy pushing a cart at Walmart in this world. But over there, they know what's up. And if I had the chance to go over, if I was to do a meet again and it was offered to go to the Ukraine, I would do it because it's just awesome. All the hard work, and it's appreciated over there. So next question. I want to get all the Ukraine out.
I know.
That's it. That's all I can say about the Ukraine.
Okay. CJ Morgani. Genuine question. I've always thought Ashley is natural. I can't even say my own name. I've always thought Ashley is natural. Is that correct assumption? Yes. That's why I'm so weak.
That's why.
That's why my bench is like forever poverty. Like.
Yeah, her numbers have.
I mean, if you.
The only way your numbers are going to go up is if you put on another 10 pounds.
Yeah, I put on weight. That's why.
Yeah, you put on weight, you move weight, but.
So.
No, she's still got a woman's voice and all that good stuff. No mustache.
No.
No beard. No Adam's apple.
No.
No trend things going on.
More is better kind of girl. So if I started, it would probably get ugly quick.
I
mean, I feel like I would never let that happen, but. I don't know. But no.
Yeah, I don't really like
I'm just doing the best I can.
a woman with a beard. So don't get one, please, because you will be gone. You will be out the door.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, just like when I'm paraplegic and you're walking out on me, bitch. You're gone too. TJ, Mendelsohn towers over no one. I was taller than him, 5th grade. Yeah, that's true. But I was like I said, I was in front.
Sitting down, yeah.
I was sitting. I was like on one knee and just in front of this fan, like just 1,000 miles an hour propelled air. It was just like oh. And I don't even know where Paul was. Paul's over signing autographs somewhere because he did. He was like signing more autographs than I was. And
That's funny.
yeah, in fact, one thing cool about that Ukraine thing is after it was over, and I held up the checks in front of Mendelssohn's face. It's on my video, and then I put those checks down, and that they jumped. It was like a 6 foot. We're 6 foot above the crowd. They stormed the stage. And I thought we were going to get killed. And I was like, Paul, my trophy. Don't let him steal my trophy. And they just wanted photos and autographs. And Paul was signing and I was signing. And after that went away, it was still mad. So, yeah, Mendelsohn, he's getting shorter in his older age. 5'9.5", maybe. I don't know. Jimmy Cole.
Jimmy Cole. I've watched that competition video on YouTube a few dozen times. Didn't know about the side story behind it all.
Yep. But you got to admit, Mendelsohn's lifts were very well done by Paul Key. I mean, I watched, and it wasn't like he dropped it on him, left him high. I mean, Mendelsohn got a lift in the Ukraine, which is amazing within itself, that he got a lift. Being nicknamed Mindy Bomb. And he put it up, and I was impressed. So it wasn't like he bombed. So he just lost. When I did 10-12 on a third, why didn't he go 10-14? Like just he had to go like 10-41 or some shit. Like it was ungodly. Like why didn't you just chip me? And might have had it. But
especially if he weighed less.
Yeah. I could have the same weight in one, I guess, because he was 320 and I was 335. So
it would probably been a better plan.
I didn't think about that. We couldn't figure it out because I just did the 10-12, and I think that took the wind out of his sails. Because if you watch there's a video where I do the 10-12, and Mendelsohn, you can see his shadow in the back. He stands up, and of course he wants to take that lift away from me. My ass was this high in the air, but. Yeah, I don't know why he went 10-51 or whatever after that. It was mine.
I said 10-31.
30 something. It was huge. Big jump from 986.
Yeah.
And Paul and I were sitting over. I was sitting on a chair by the fan, and we were like, if he gets this, he's taking that 10 grand. And we looked at it, and the weight came down. And Paul and I went like this.
Oh, that's terrible.
He didn't see it. We were over here. Yeah, that was mean. That's winning. Hey, I gave Paul a G that night, too. Threw him out some cash.
That was sweet of you.
Well, I had some money to spend. CJ!
CJ Morthani at Jimmy Cope. Your videos with Elite FTS have been great. Are there more to come? Good question. That's a good question. Yes. You're good. Shobit Jane. It's a raw meat. Federation's name is Professional Raw Organization based out of Portugal.
Portugal. Wow. That's awesome. Well, Shobit, I'm going to want a video, so I'm going to bug you. Did I do a meet in Brazil? Yeah. Wabdol. Thought we were going to get killed there by Brazilian gangs and couldn't go anywhere. It was boring and barely got to go to the beach. And next thing you know, I'm home. Short and sweet. And didn't do traveling. I wasn't a very good traveler bench presser, like getting on a plane, finding food, you know, having the comforts of your own bed home, and then trying to figure out how to eat and maintain bloat. You know, it was a rough one. But then I got it down when I got to the Arnold. So, CJ.
Will Ashley's meet be streamed? If so, where can we watch them? I don't know. It wasn't last time.
Might be streamed.
And last time it was there wasn't even spectators.
Well, there's no COVID anymore, really. So,
if there was ever a time for them to stream so people could watch it,
there could be a camera there streaming. We don't know.
They didn't last time, but I don't.
Is Dan Dag in charge of that?
He's one of the ones.
One of the ones.
There's a couple. Like, there's a different guy that's been like emailing stuff out. So
okay, nothing new on the Goob Instagram page. Nothing on USPA. Nothing on.
I've been so busy with.
You haven't checked?
Stuff.
Okay.
I haven't been on social media that much.
All right.
But I haven't seen. I'll have to actually specifically check because I haven't seen anything. But I also just realized I have not even been on social media in a couple of days. I don't think.
What's wrong with you?
I'm busy.
Oh.
I'm busy, and then by the time I'm done at night, I don't even really want to look at it. I just want to chill and fall asleep.
And what else? Mendelson made a comment that was the only time I beat him or something.
No, it was the only time he ever lost.
Lost to who?
Which is a lie.
Lost to himself?
In general.
Oh, because I beat him in his own show one
A
time too.
bomb is a loss in the worst kind. I mean, that's the worst kind.
Well, not in his mind.
So
yeah, so he thinks differently.
You cannot say you've never lost when you.
But you know what? I love him.
Times and you can count.
He makes me laugh, and he's got.
You guys are.
We're pals.
Have a special bond.
Yeah, and it's
like a brother.
Yeah, I like to push his buttons a little bit and get him riled till his nose turns a little purple. Then I know he's mad. Anyway, hey, what's up? What's coming up this weekend? What do we got? We got a holiday on Monday. Some training this weekend.
Yep.
You got 13 days till you board a plane for the Ohio, where the chromium, what fell in the river there that we're gonna die from?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The derailment over there. It's like it's a natural ecological disaster, and people are getting carcinogens in the water, and it's fucking bad.
What are you talking about?
Palestine, Ohio. The chlorine whatever fell off the train. It's bad. We're gonna be close to that. When we were in the Ukraine, we were probably 190 miles away from Chernobyl. Only reason I know this because Paul Roch and myself were at the hotel in the lounge, and I was eating caviar and things. We're sitting on the balcony out there, and Paul goes, "You notice there's like no insects or birds anywhere?" And we're looking around for insects or birds, and found out we were like 100 some miles from Chernobyl. So in Ohio, you'll have like radioactivity things going on with the chloride sludge that fell in the water there. That's bad news. Don't you read what's going on in the world?
Journalist. Yeah.
It's some chemical used to make PVC, something or other, polychlorine. Bad news. All right. Showbit will send videos. Thank you. I watched Scott inhale a large deep dish pizza. It was fascinating. Did he talk while he ate, or did he just keep shoveling it in and talking while he chewed? Is he multi-talented, or is it just like... I don't know. I've never seen him eat.
Oh,
it's been a while.
Sorry, I wasn't listening to that question. That's right.
We tried to invite him over to our Airbnb for some food. Turned us down. So then I could have seen him eat. But a treat that maybe I gotta go down there and visit him again, before we all croak and die. All right, CJ, last one. Then we gotta go. We need toilet paper here.
Thor coming out of retirement saying he's going to beat Dan Bell's record. Oh.
No, 1,000-something raw squat. I don't think so. Dan Bell's the real deal, and I don't know about that. Well, more power to him if that's what drives him to do it, but that's a big squat. What else?
So I was thinking. Also, my coach, Pete Rubish, did a table talk with Dave. Not being biased, but it was very good.
Yeah, I got one of those with Dave too. Hopefully Thursday, March 2nd is what I have scheduled. Haven't heard anything more about it, so more of me just rambling, telling stories. We'll see. I don't have no idea what to expect. I was supposed to watch one of them and kind of get a feel for the vibe, but I just like to shoot from the hip. That's when I do my best. And, oh yeah, he was talking just like that. LOL. See? It's like I know Mendelsohn. I'm in his head.
Living rent-free for the last, 20 years.
Who?
You've been living in Mendelssohn's head.
Well, I just know him. I can just picture him eating a deep dish pizza. I can just see it and hear it without even being there. Howard Weingarten.
If there was a cartoon, Mendy, you could do the voice.
Well, Dave Hoff's pretty good at it.
Dave's got a really good...
Dave does it better than me.
Very true. I love it. He's got some really good...
If we see Dave out there, we're going to have a Mindy off together on camera. Yo, bro. Yeah. We'll see if we can hit the deep tones. Hopefully we see him out there somewhere. I don't think Thor will beat it. Hey, I hope Thor gives it a shot. I just don't want him to get hurt, though. Like, rip a quad or something. That's all. I mean, he's got to do it slow. I mean, you can't just, get into, powerlifting and say, I'm going to beat Dan Bell and do it in a year. You might want to... it's like the story I tell, you can take any asshole off the street and put him on a weight training program and diet him down. And in 4 months, he can get on a stage and be a bodybuilder. Take that same asshole in the gym and have him bench press 500 pounds raw. Not going to happen in 4 months. Strength is a whole different animal. So you got to put in your time. We'll see what happens. Cody Plum, right here.
Shared about 20 plates of sushi with him after the meet also.
He just likes to eat. That's good. I was not invited to that. After the Ukraine incident, after the podcast, I had enough. It'll last me a while, but I'm due for more. I'm getting kind of an urge for it. I want to do it again. Even if he does the same broken record, I'm down for that. If you want Pete as a guest, I could put him. Yeah, that'd be cool. Pete Rubish, a great deadlifter from what I know, 900 pounds.
Yeah, he went viral with his videos.
242 body weight.
Basement, I think, or in his house. Huh?
242 body weight.
So.
900.
Smaller.
Yeah. He did it 9 years ago or something, when it was unheard of.
Yeah. That was when he kind of blew up.
Yes, film that. I will. I'll text Hoff next week and then let him know I'm coming out. See if we can meet up and do dinner, lunch, breakfast again. Shut the restaurant down.
Yeah, it was cool.
Liquid breakfast, bro. Yeah. BJ Dirk was doing that liquid breakfast of his with the oatmeal, cinnamon, or the applesauce. And I guess BJ put on some weight pretty quick doing the liquid breakfast Mindy thing. So I have my own methods of putting on weight, and I can do it easily. Easier than most. My body's like a dry sponge. I can just go up to 350 in a couple weeks if I wanted to, and then I'd be dead. Because that's where I'd be my strongest. That's why I'm not interested in dying for this thing. So, but if we can rewind 15, 20 years, I'd go back up to 363 and put a band shirt on and be big. What else you got?
Just waiting.
There's nothing to wait. Sit. Shut it down.
Nope, that
Done.
was the last one.
Yeah. Well, let's do it again next week. Hopefully, you'll be here more in that chair than you are normally. you get up and leave quite often, and you're not there when a
Only
camera
during
comes
your
back on.
I watch your speed bench and stuff.
Yeah, but you're not here. And then I call chat box, and people are like waiting for you to come do your job, and it's unprofessional.
It is, but
Yeah.
you guys understand. I'm hungry. I've been working all day and haven't gotten a break. I come straight here. I leave work early, get here,
And right down here.
right down here. Yeah. So I start the show and then wait till I can discreetly sneak it out first.
She's hungry. She wants her rabbit food, whatever that is, whatever you eat. I don't know.
I eat lots of stuff.
Graham crackers, and I saw some chocolate in your cupboard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any chocolate in my
Reese's.
cupboard. Reese's peanut butter cups?
I did.
Wow. You're living large. All right.
But
Hey, guys. Hey, be strong. Live strong. Do I need to post my email on here? Where is it at? Oh, Benchmonster
send all
Gmail.
your stuff. Benchmonster.
You know, you send me videos, they end up on the show. That's how it works.
Hell yeah, you guys make the show.
Yep.
Otherwise
I
it's just
appreciate it.
Two idiots here. We gotta have you guys as cool content.
Yeah, all I have is speed bench and max effort to show you guys and what we do. So, should see some pretty big lifts coming up in the next week. BJ should be down here Tuesday, and I believe we'll probably do a deload, maybe not, opener, and then go to a contest. So, but we got the Arnold coming up, so we probably won't be here that week. What week is that? Show on March 2nd. Well, there won't be one. I don't know how to stream from a hotel room and all that stuff with all my fancy camera equipment here.
Yeah,
So,
'cause that's
yeah. So we're going to have to say, hey, you know, we got to go to the Arnold. But we'll have some footage to come back with. It'll be a good show the following week. And I'll take my camera out there and video stuff. So it'll be fun. And hope to run into a lot of people. So,
hope so.
yeah.
Hopefully it's
It's a good time.
Last
It's fun.
It was so much fun. Try it again.
I'm excited about it. Hey, let's go get
Miss Ashley's always right.
always right, always wrong. I don't mind being wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. Love me, hate me. What is the term I say? Neither. Loved by few, hated by many. I don't know why. So it seems like when I walk around and I interact with normal people in this town, they just look at me with disgust.
Oh no.
I don't know why it is. Just
Oh,
because I'm a big
okay.
person,
Oh no.
they just frown up like
It's all in your head.
No, it's
It
not.
never happens.
they look at me like I'm some weirdo, like
You are.
like
It's probably 'cause of
defect.
the things you're saying, not because
I don't say anything. I walk, I look at the ground, I don't make eye contact with normal people, but I can feel the stink eye.
You say and do stupid shit sometimes.
Do I?
Yeah.
Like what?
Absolutely.
Like what?
Oh, any of the times where you were in there and I'm like, please stop embarrassing me, please.
What am I doing?
Saying stupid shit. I don't know if you get it in your mind that somebody's staring at you even when they're not. You'd be this paranoid little freak. You'll get all butthurt and start saying shit and staring back at them, and they have no idea what you're doing, and
Happened at Outback on Valentine's night.
they have no idea. They're not staring at it. It's all in your head, so you just look like a psycho.
Good. Well, I hope when they got up that morning, they were going to cross paths with the bench monster, and I'm going to ruin their fucking day.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Accomplished.
That's why when I lived alone and I was the world champion, I shopped at midnight at Walmart with the creature features so they wouldn't stare at me. And I was a hermit, but I was hell-bent on being the #1 bench presser on the planet. And I was that for a while, so it worked. Now I'm hitched with this junkie. Yeah, they're bringing me down.
Oh,
Causing
jeez.
Abnormal aging on my part from the stress.
No, it's because you're old as shit.
What? I got a birthday coming up in
Old
March.
man, grandpapa.
Fuck that. Age is just a number. Didn't Jimmy Kolb say that? But I'm feeling it though. It's not just a number,
No, you're
Jimmy.
a lot older than Jimmy, so.
Sorry. Isn't Jimmy 45?
You're like double his age. Maybe not double.
God, I wish I
Not
was
double.
30 again. Ah! All right, guys. Hey, enough of us. We're boring. We'll
Yeah,
see
we're
you next
going
week.
now. We're losing people.
Yeah, nobody will
Thank
care.
you for joining us. Have a great rest of your week and weekend, and
Live
enjoy
strong.
next week. And we look forward to seeing you next week.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.